Hello, welcome to a Divine Masculine reading today. I am glad to be here, as always, and I've got a little bit of a different setup on my table today. I messed that shuffle up. This is a new deck and it's pretty stiff, so I'm trying to work it in here a little bit. But it's kind of cool. It's got like this red shiny stuff on the side, and it is my Del Toro tarot deck. It's like a cool tin that it comes in. I like it. I think it's awesome. So I have high hopes for it. I hope you guys like it too. We are here today to take a little glimpse into what's going on in your Divine Masculine's world. Although you should, at this point, if you are a Divine Feminine, know that you are not supposed to be focusing so much on the Divine Masculine. There's a reason that you're not supposed to be focusing on the Divine Masculine, and it's not because we don't love them or that we're not supposed to love them. Contrary to what you might hear, of course, you should love your twin flame. Your twin flame, after all, is connected to you, right? So why would you not want to experience and allow the love that you are to be for you and your twin flame? I mean, in most twin flame circles, you hear people talking about that it's two bodies, one soul. So love is love, right? If you have any love for yourself, you also have love for your twin flame. You shouldn't not allow yourself to be the love that you are. Neutrality is something that is different than love. Neutrality is something that is experienced along with love. Okay? Neutrality is transcendence. And it doesn't stop you from loving. It doesn't stop you from experiencing. It doesn't stop you from experiencing the whole scale of human emotions that you have and experience. That's what we're here to experience. But neutrality is something different. It is the observer effect. It is the presence that you are witnessing and watching what is going on in your life, in your twin flame situation, with other people around you, your experiences. It's all of those things. You are neutral while you're doing those things. So neutrality with your twin flame is not a lack of love for your twin flame, despite what you might hear to the contrary. You should never cut yourself off from the love that you are. I know that you've probably heard a whole bunch of different things in different twin flame circles. And I think it's just a misperception or a miscommunication. And I think that the twin flame teachers are talking about the same things. But, listening to different teachers and mentors is a good thing, but you have to use your own discernment. And one thing I have noticed is that, and come to the conclusion of because of my own journey, is that there's a lot of confusion around what neutrality and presence are. Presence is the observer, right? And being present creates neutrality. The reason why is because you're witnessing and watching your mind, your body, your responses, your patterning and your programming, so that you can become the conscious creator. And neutrality is a result of that, because the soul is neutral and it is love. And when I say that it's neutral, it doesn't cancel out the love, okay? Your soul is love. You're love at the core. But the reason that the soul is neutral in its stance in dualities, because the soul is singularity. It recognizes and knows and understands that all things have benefit, pain, and pleasure are both here with a purpose and with a reason in our lives. And so it's not, worried about how things are showing up. It knows that things are happening in the way that they need to. The universe gives us what we need, not what we want. And what I mean by that is the universe gives us what we need to ascend, to grow, to become. And then once we've done that and we've transcended and become the ascended masters that we're meant to be, then we have everything that we want. And we realize that we have everything we want because we don't actually need anything. So I know that sounds kind of confusing, but need nothing and you can have everything. And the reason why you need nothing is because you realize you already have everything. Everything's at your fingertips. And when you're a master, you just know that. There's nothing that you can't have because you understand the laws of the universe and how it works. So you can have anything. And that's what this journey is really, truly all about. And that's why focusing on your divine masculine and what they're doing and the ins and outs of their lives and not looking at your spiritual journey is going to prevent you from getting to that place of understanding. And without getting to that place of understanding, you'll remain in this sort of separation with your twin flame. As long as you're focusing on them and not your spiritual journey, they'll be focusing on anything but you. And it has to do with the law of polarity. All right, so we have at the bottom of the deck today, Temperance in reverse. So let's see what's going on with our divine masculine with Temperance in reverse. We got our 44 here. All right, there is a pretty serious disruption going on in your divine masculine's world right now. They're experiencing like some kind of an issue with family or a karmic or a job or maybe even all of the above, honestly. Like there is a very disruptive energy that is creating all kinds of like chaos in your divine masculine's life. So if you run into them or if you are speaking with them kind of like occasionally, even if you're speaking to them fairly frequently, but things are just not happening the way that you think that they should be, know that there's probably a lot going on behind the scenes that your divine masculine is not sharing with you. Okay, so in recent past, your divine masculine was very focused on like a relationship. They're looking for connection, a deep connection, true intimacy. And they want a life with someone else that they can really, really trust, that they can feel safe in. If your divine masculine is a male or a female, safety is something that they really, really want. And especially if your divine masculine is a male. Oftentimes, society doesn't recognize that men need to feel safe too. Men need to be recognized for what they truly are and what they truly offer. And safety is important for them. You know, we focus so much on women's safety for very good reasons. I mean, that's extraordinarily important as well. But I think oftentimes we overlook because, you know, the men of the society are the protectors of the society. And we don't realize that they want to feel safe in relationships too. And oftentimes the women in their life or their partners in their life are the ones that give them that safety, that they're that soft place to fall. So, you know, whether your partner is male or female, safety is a concern. And I mean safety more like in matters of the heart, safety in the mind, safety in the heart, feeling like they're protected and that they're not going to be hurt by someone. That is something that's been very important to your divine masculine because They've been hurt before in the past. They've been damaged and hurt before in the past. Sorry, I was just looking at that. It looks like a little eyeball or something fell off. But all right, now in their karmic situation, we actually get confirmation of what I just talked about, which is interesting. We have Four of Pentacles and Judgment, both in the upright. And with Four of Pentacles, this is like, you know, a strong desire for long-term security. Okay, and again, I think this is more in the matters of the heart. And then Judgment is more of a like clarity, a final decision and a wake-up call. A life's purpose is being revealed to your divine masculine. And they're in a karmic situation. And there's good and bad things about this karmic situation, but you should not fret about this situation, because this karmic is in your divine masculine's life to help them like grow and ascend, and to help them balance out the energies within them, which will only bring them closer to a place of union with you, divine feminine. So this karmic person is in their life to teach them some pretty serious lessons. And sometimes lessons are difficult lessons that we have to learn. They're not always easy. And so it could be like a troubled relationship that they're having with this karmic person. It may not be a simple and easy thing. There might be some good things, but something about this is, I mean, this is all about the lesson that your divine masculine is learning right now. And this is 100% for their growth. And they're on their journey just like you are. You guys are on it together. So just like you, the people that are showing up in your life, that are there like to teach you, everyone's our teacher, right? We teach people and they teach us. Those people in their life are there for your divine masculine as well, even if we don't like them, you know. But know that they're there to actually like get divine masculine into a place where they can be a better partner, okay, so that they can learn and grow and ascend. That doesn't mean that this relationship is going to last, because it's a karmic relationship, right? However, it's teaching divine masculine something very critical in the journey that the two of you are on together. All right, toward you. All right, toward you, divine feminine. Your divine masculine was looking at you like your marriage material, okay? They really, really have a strong connection with you and think really highly of you. The problem is they were not necessarily treating you well. That's what I'm seeing with these cards. In recent past, or in the past, they have not treated you well. It may not be like extreme situations of abuse or anything like that, but they just didn't give you like the time and the attention, and they didn't treat you with like the dignity that you deserve. They didn't treat the relationship with the respect that it deserved. And so as a result, it caused the two of you to separate for a period of time, which has actually been extraordinarily difficult for your divine masculine, even if you don't see that in them, because of their desire for this kind of a connection. And then their ability to experience that, at least for a period of time with you, there's a longing for what was. And this has taught them a lot about themselves, giving them the clarity toward you, divine feminine, that they know that they messed things up with you. They're very aware of it, and they do want to make amends. They want to like try to reach out at some point in time, but I think that they just sort of feel like maybe they just don't trust themselves right now. Like maybe they feel like there's still some growth or something, or like, you know, too much has happened and maybe you won't be receptive to it. But they are very much missing the connection that the two of you had. Now, currently, your divine masculine is very focused on like routine. They're really into like doing what they're supposed to be doing. They think that they follow a specific formula in their life, like they do things a certain way, that they're guaranteed to have the outcome that they want. But the problem is they haven't really taken the time to go within and really understand what this mirror of life is showing them. And so they're working really, really hard at whatever they think they're supposed to be doing and not getting the results they want. So a lot of frustration is building for your divine masculine, because they're like, why am I spinning my wheels the way that I am and I'm not getting anywhere? And that is something that is actually creating quite a lot of pain in your divine masculine on an internal level. For the karmic situation currently, we have Page of Discs and King of Swords here. So both of them are in reverse, and it looks like there's some issues going on. Things are coming up that are kind of throwing a wrench into these plans of divine masculines, and they're not feeling confident in this person and in the relationship anymore. They actually don't feel like this person is really being authentic. They're starting to think that there's a lot of bullshit that's been going on in the relationship. Not necessarily that the karmic has been, cheating, which is a possibility, but more along the lines of just they're all talk and no like action. So they just sort of keep like telling divine masculine what they want to hear, but they're not actually following through with the things that they're supposed to be following through with. And that is upsetting divine masculine, because again, this is what they want, this is what they're looking for, this is where they've been investing their time. They're doubting that and thinking maybe this is where they should have been investing their time. And then now they're getting like some confirmation, like, you should be following your intuition, dude. Like, get it together. And when it comes to matters of the heart, you should be following the heart, not the mind, right? Well, this is good. We have Queen of Cups and Three of Swords in reverse. Now, you can't tell that this is in reverse, but I can tell just by the pictures on the back that it's in reverse. So toward you, divine feminine, they're actually in this really good energy of looking at you like through the correct filter, the correct lens. They've been really reminiscing a lot on the relationship. Even if they haven't reached out to you, they are thinking about you often throughout every single day. And it's taken a lot of, I wouldn't say willpower, because in some ways it is willpower, because they're really, really strongly desiring to reach out to you. But it's more fear that's preventing them from doing that. They've been really fearful. So you've probably had very little to no contact with them at all. They probably, like from your perspective, it probably seems like really mysterious and elusive as to why they're acting and behaving the way they are. Like, it doesn't make sense. It has probably been really hurting your feelings. But from their perspective, they're seeing you and they're like, oh my gosh, divine feminine has been so incredible and has treated me so well and is nothing at all like the situation that I've been dealing with, and is so in alignment. Like, this person just really feels like home. That's what they're feeling when they're around you. And so they've taken a period of time, and what I believe that this is showing us is that very, very soon, like more toward the present moment, not far out in the future, you are going to be hearing from your divine masculine. And I have a feeling that they're going to be apologizing to you about the behavior, and maybe actually finally opening the door to explain like why they've been acting the way that they have. And I think it's going to really take you by surprise. I think your divine masculine's been going through a lot more energetically than you're aware of. You guys, we have some specials right now. Tarot readings are 20% off. So summer 20 is your coupon code for that. or I'm sorry, Tarot Summer 20 is your coupon code for that. And all tarot readings are 20% off, even the live readings. And the live readings are awesome because you get a one-on-one back and forth communication. They're about 2 hours long, maybe even a little longer. And I do the reading right there in front of you. So, and then you can ask all kinds of questions and things like that. So those live readings are pretty phenomenal. And then we have, 3 other types of, 30-minute, 60-minute, and 90-minute tarot readings that are video readings that we can send to you. We've also got 10% off of our one-on-one personal coaching calls. And so that's a great deal right now. That's for all 3 of us as well. And our group calls are really, really, really good, you guys. We have some really good stuff going on. And with our CM2 and our TFM3 packages, you get access to our Conduit of the Month interview series. And so you get to see a little bit of like the types of people that you'll be able to interact with. We have an incredible community, and this twin flame journey really is truly one of the loneliest journeys that you could be on, because it's hard to find people in your day-to-day life that can understand what it is that you're going through. So the community itself offers great resources, friendships, places to network, other twins that you can work with that have businesses as well. It's a great group to be a part of. And so we would invite you guys to go to the-conduits.com and check out the different options that we have to help you. And you can find that information also below in the description box. So in the future, we have 6 of Cups in reverse. Now that is because your divine masculine is absolutely living in the past. At this point, they are real, their head is still back here just assessing and looking and making connections and figuring things out. So they're still going to be in this place right now. And it's going to be even more so because at this point in time, when this starts to happen, they're going to have had this encounter right here with you. And that's just going to send them off with their head spinning even more because of the connection that they know that they have with you. At this point, they're feeling like it's undeniable, but it scares the holy shit out of them because that means that incredible change needs to take place. Like very serious change will need to take place for your divine masculine in order for them to be able to position themselves, in order to actually be able to have this relationship with you. It could end up being a divorce. It could be like moving to another like state or something in order to be around you and be near you. Whatever it is, there are big changes that need to be made in order for them to be able to show up for you the way that they want to. But they cannot deny at this point that the connection is there, that the 2 of you have something extremely special. In the karmic situation, this is good news. Toward the karmic, they have really done some serious soul searching. And they have gone within for answers. Finally, it's about time, divine masculine. They usually are so action oriented and do. I got to get this done. I got to make that happen. I got to show up for this person. They don't give themselves time to go within. They're all, out there in their divine masculine push energy, right? And you, divine feminine, have gone within. And, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, they come into each other's lives in order to help them balance out the 2 energies that are within each one. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine energy within us. You are the divine feminine because you are the receptive polarity, okay? You are the one that is receiving these, messages from source and going through this awakening. You are the conduit, okay? You are the conduit. And divine masculine is like the, positive push polarity. And the problem is that when the twin flames meet, they're in their opposite energies, okay? The divine feminine is in their opposite. They've got push energy, and the divine feminine should not have and be in their push energy. The reason why this is a problem is it repels the divine masculine. Okay, divine masculine always stands for positive polarity, and divine feminine always stands for negative polarity. And this world right now that we live in has suppressed that divine feminine energy, and most of us have gone into our masculine energies. Again, we have both, have the feminine and the masculine energies within us. But when we meet our divine masculine, we're called upon to open ourselves up, open our hearts up. And we go through a massive heart opening to become the divine feminine that we are, which means becoming the conduit, becoming the receptive energy that this world needs so badly right now. You are the source of that spiritual, you're the lightning rod. You're the one between the heavens and the earth, which is why you're going through the spiritual awakening. Divine masculine is rooted in they're that fixed energy. You're the creative feminine energy. You represent the moon and they represent the sun. Okay? And when you embrace that and you let go and stop chasing, which is masculine energy, right? It's push energy. This isn't about gender, okay, you guys? This is not about gender. But the laws of the universe don't change when it comes to feminine and masculine energies, which is positive and negative polarities. The divine masculine is the positive polarity. Divine feminine is the negative polarity. But in a world that has been so focused on that, survival energy, the protective energy, the seeking energy, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. They come into our lives to wake us up to our what has been missing for a long time. And that's why you're going through a spiritual awakening, because you are the receptive, open, generative twin, okay? You're the subconscious. You're so important. And when you balance out those energies within you, inner union takes place. And when inner union takes place, that there's neutrality there. I'm not saying that cancels out the love. It just creates neutrality. And you and your divine masculine are no longer polarized at that point. Okay? And they're having massive breakthroughs, you guys. Massive breakthroughs, because they ascend just like you. They go through an awakening. It's just not going to look like yours. It's going to be different. This is wonderful because of that balancing that's taking place between the two of you. And the Kundalini experience that you've had, divine feminine, you've been able to really embrace and go within. And as a result, your divine masculine did the same and got the clarity that they needed. And so a breakup has taken place in this side of things, okay? They don't necessarily have the perfect plan in place, but they actually have that knowledge and knowing now that they don't need to have the perfect plan in place, that Source will take care of that. They just need to let the heart lead them. The reason why they're letting the heart lead them is because you're letting the heart lead you. And you are connected to Source. And then that energy is just flowing between the two of you without the polarization. So your divine masculine is focusing on you and being supportive and showing up for you. And they don't have the same blockages that they had before. And they will be showing up in your life in the way that the two of you deem appropriate, okay? And for each one of us, that's different. You and your divine masculine, you're just gonna know. You're just gonna know, okay? You're just gonna know exactly how you're supposed to show up for each other, what that's supposed to mean, where this path is taking you and what the journey that you're supposed to be on together is going to look like. You're going to have that knowing because you, divine feminine, are going to be so connected to Source. You're going to be completely aware and tuned in to what's happening. And divine masculine is just going to follow, okay? And the only way for you to get to this place, divine feminine, is to quit watching Divine Masculine Tarot readings and really focus on you, okay? I love you guys, and I want you guys to watch my videos, of course. However, I know if you're watching these and you want to continue to watch them, it's not bad to watch these readings, because I try to put a lot of knowledge and wisdom and, you know, guidance into these readings. You know, I let that come through me, and I say prayers about this stuff because I want the message that goes out, and I care so much for the Twin Flame community. I want that message to go out, and I want it to be the right message. I never want to lead anyone astray. And I think that your Divine Masculine and you are going in the right direction, as long as you look at this for how you need to go within, not about how you can make them do what you want them to do or how you can get them back. Really make this journey about you. And so if you do watch Divine Masculine readings, watch them for how you can really tune into the truth of who you are, embrace your ascension, and let go of the preconceived ideas of what this relationship is supposed to be and what it's supposed to look like. And let Source guide you there, okay? Let Source be your guide, not the mind, Source. And how do you connect to Source? Through your heart, through your intuition, okay? That's how you connect to Source. Or, yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right, let me get your oracle card for you guys here. All right. Protection. We have protection. And let's see what we have here with that. All right. Crows are fiercely protective of things they cherish. When I created this card, what I wanted to feel at that moment was protected. With everything going on in the world, knowing that there is something greater out there watching over us creates space for peace. It is when we feel at ease that we can create, that we can grow. Hold this card when you need to feel at one with your higher self and divine spirit, as together they offer protection. Use this card as a sign to move forward, knowing that you are protected. Lean into its energy during times of stress or when you're feeling vulnerable. Doing so will allow you to shift your focus away from fear and restriction to feeling confident to take action. This is a great card for this reading today, because we started out talking about wanting to feel safe and protected in our hearts, especially. And, you know, we try to do that for each other. But sometimes we fall short of being able to either live up to somebody else's expectations or have them live up to ours. And when we're focused on outside things in order to feel that way, we are missing the mark. We need to be able to do that for ourselves. And I see right here this egg, you know, and I know this looks like a mama and a dad, right? Or, you know, a family of ravens here, but that are protecting their young. But what I see more is the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine protecting the heart, the source of where they come from. You know, that monadic egg. And when you go within and find that space within you, nothing outside of you can take that from you. So I feel that this card is inviting you to go within where the true source of love and protection and healing takes place, and to let go of fear and let go, you know, and allow Source to guide you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading today. It's definitely a little different, I think, than some of the readings that I've done before, because I've been learning some pretty interesting things lately. And I don't talk too loud when I do my readings from this room here, and it's only because it's an echoey room that I'm in right now, so I have a little bit more of a subdued kind of voice. So hopefully you guys, enjoy it. I'm not quite as lively in this room because I don't want to break your eardrums. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'm looking forward to doing another reading for you guys tomorrow. And I do have a video coming up for you guys soon. I talked about it last week. Which is about perception. So tune into that video as well. And we also have our Conduit of the Month up. So check them out. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really, really helps our channel out a lot. And we're extraordinarily grateful for the support. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.